This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2.
So, hi everyone. I'm new here. I probably shouldn't be starting out, hopefully, a YouTube channel with a potentially very controversial video. But I suspect that the bulk of you will know what I'm talking about by the title of the video. It's about the Dolan twins and Emma Chamberlain drama that's been kind of circulating everywhere. And I just wanted to add my opinion to it, to the Ethma rumors, and kind of give my 2 cents, though I'm sure that my opinion has already been stated and far more eloquently than I will do now. Anyways, I just wanted to add my voice to this mayhem, and hopefully none of you too violently disagree with me, and if you do, we can have a mature debate about it in the comments section or anywhere else you choose to do so. So let's get started. So in case you're like new here and you don't exactly know what's going on, let me just give you a lowdown. Emma Chamberlain is a 17-year-old YouTuber living in LA. She blew up like overnight. She had just a few subscribers and then one day she was up at 5 million. I think currently she's bouncing somewhere in the mid 6 millions, around there anyways. But yeah, she made friends with the Dolan twins. I'm quite sure you know who they are, Ethan and Grayson Dolan, the twins. The twins of YouTube. I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone knows who they are. They've got a whole lot of subscribers. But yeah, they made friends with Emma. I'm not quite sure how. I don't think anyone knows how. But that's probably a very interesting story. But yeah, they're friends, and pretty much since the beginning of their videos together, they've done a couple collabs. People started shipping Ethan and Emma specifically. I'm not sure even in the beginning why it wasn't Ethan and Grayson, but it turned out to be Ethan and Emma. And it's called, the ship name is Ethma, and it's been trending several times on Twitter. So I decided I don't watch all of their videos together, but let's see what this is all about. So I watched a couple of their Sister Squad videos, and I could see kind of why Ethma was a thing. Not a whole lot, but Ethan and Emma definitely seem to gravitate towards one another. This isn't a particularly popular opinion of mine, but I think I have an explanation. Ethan to me seems like slightly less mature than Grayson, which seems slightly odd since he's the older twin, but you know, it's kind of the vibe I'm getting. He just seems a little more happy-go-lucky, and you know the kind of thing I'm talking about. And Emma is just a 17-year-old girl who's not really had life as tough as the twins have. She's just a happy girl living her best life, and that's amazing. I wish her all the best, but she's not exactly an adult in any sense of the word. No hate Emma at all. So I can understand why they were gravitating towards each other instead of maybe Emma and Grayson. So that part made sense to me. I don't subscribe to Ethma. I don't necessarily believe it's true, but I have no reason to believe it's not, and vice versa, obviously. But to get back to the point, there was a tweet. Ethan tweeted out, it was either late last night or early this morning. There was a girl on Twitter who tweeted some rather uncomplimentary things about Emma, and Ethan retweeted it, but he didn't retweet it, sorry. He replied, and what he said sparked a whole lot of interest. In the original tweet, the girl said, among other things, that Emma has crusty lips. Not complimentary on the best of days, but Ethan replied saying she definitely does not have crusty lips. And oh my gosh, guys, the fandom went wild. So I woke up innocently in the morning, along with a good half at least of the fandom, and I went on Instagram because that's pretty much the first thing I do, because Instagram is kind of part of my life. And all I saw, all I could find, were screenshots of his tweet and all these celebrities reacted to and liking it. Like, people seem to think that other celebrities liking a tweet seem to make it all the more credible, which isn't something that I exactly comprehend or subscribe to again, but that's not what we're talking about. So I looked into it, I found out that it was real. Of course, my natural reaction was to say, oh my gosh, it's just another of those fake tweets, because there's so many of those. But no, it's a real tweet. It's a real tweet, and since Ethan has, in fact, done a follow-up tweet, though it was 18 hours late. The damage has already been done, Ethan. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do some serious damage control beyond a simple tweet saying that it just means that she uses a lot of chapstick. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to actually address it at this point, because the fandom is divided. In case you guys can't tell, I go off point so fast, and there's pretty much no getting me back on it. But I will try for you guys. I will try, because I want to make a good impression. So, I don't form opinions quickly, I'd like to say. And when I have formed an opinion, that means that a lot of thought has gone into it, and I like to say that I'm not a biased person. So I've never been for Ethan and Emma, but that doesn't mean I'm against it, and it doesn't mean that it's because, oh my gosh, I need to marry Ethan myself. No, I want him to be happy. I know that there's no chance that I'm going to be that person. So, in case you guys are wondering, is that why you're against them? No, it's not. I have absolutely nothing against them. I think that they're probably together at this point, but it doesn't really matter. What I think is the real problem here is how the fandom reacted to it, and how the fandom has been reacting to Ethan and Emma for a very long time. I'm not new to this fandom. I am new to this fandom, that is to say. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words now. I am, yes, relatively new, and this pretty much happened when I was still on doorstep. I had barely gotten in, I was just finding my feet, and then this exploded. I had to do a whole lot of research before I could say something to my friends who were asking me, oh my gosh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I had to do quite a bit of research and a whole lot of video watching before I could make this video with a good conscience. So what I will now say is the result of thought and research, and I hope it makes some semblance of sense to all of you. What I've basically been leading up to is that there isn't a problem with the potential relationship between Ethan and Emma, but there is a problem within the fandom. My initial thoughts were, well, if there is a relationship there, for heaven's sake, please leave them be, please. You guys all know how long YouTube relationships typically last. Everyone knows, even cursorily, the track record the Dolans have with friends leaving them. There's so many cases of that. I just think that if Ethan and Emma do have something, then please let them find it and pursue it without adding in your 2 cents, because you are not and will not ever be a voice in their relationship. And if you are, that's kind of a tragedy if you're not connected to the family. But yes, my initial thoughts were, for heaven's sake, leave them be and let them have this relationship while they can. But the second thought I had was, what is happening? People attacked each other. People have taken sides. The fandom is completely divided. There are the Ethma shippers and there are the anti-Ethma people. And you can't be on the wall. You have to have some sort of opinion. You can't just be like, oh, I don't care. No, you have to have a side, and that was an obvious problem, that we couldn't just find common ground. But no, people were attacking each other. They were attacking Emma. They were begging for confirmation, which is understandable but not necessary. They got completely out of hand. I was shocked by some of the things that were said. I couldn't comprehend how two completely normal people, well, maybe not comparatively normal, but they're normal if you really think about it. As Ethan has said before, we all die. We all live and we all die. So they are comparatively normal. I was just shocked at how much the lives of 2 social media influencers could affect our lives and could affect people's opinions, people's relationships. That's crazy. I still don't quite understand. I don't think I ever will, but basically, I think the point to this long-winded and amateurly made video is, it's not our business and we need to leave them alone. They put so much of their lives on display for us. Who can blame them for wanting some for themselves? I think what people right now need is a call to peace and a call for common ground, which we all need. I won't make much of effect with mine, but people with a larger following, please be the example that a whole lot of these people need. I don't want to necessarily say children, but I get the sense that a lot of these people are very young and don't quite have a matured viewpoint. They need to realize that what they are saying is not okay, that this relationship, if there is a relationship, is perfectly normal and should be allowed to thrive as any other relationship would thrive. That's pretty much all I had to say, and I hope it made some sense, and I hope that you'll come back for more if I happen to make more content. Have a wonderful evening and goodbye.